Okay, so I've become the new manager of Borussia Dortmund, the third team in our Journeyman series. Now, we've made 3 signings to start our time in Germany, and hey, this team might be the real deal. We've looked amazing in our first 3 games, but in saying that, we do have a hole in our bench that needs to be filled, and I think I got the perfect player in mind. So of course, drop a like if you want more of this series, and I say we get right into it. Now, once again, this start at Dortmund has been amazing. We've won all 3 of our first 3 games, and we have looked dominant in these games. Like, they have not been close at all. Frankie O'Donnell, Matt O'Reilly, and also Zabarny look like decent signings. But the one hole we need to fill in this team right now, it's going to be the backup striker spot. Before we had Sebastian Haller, but I sold him. Right now, that's kind of like the only hole in this team. Now, there's been a lot of comments recently about a player from season 1 we spoke about. And oh yeah, by the way, press conferences, they'll be back for the next episode. But the player we spoke about, it was in direct relation to Ronaldo and also Ronaldo Jr. I'm talking about the Cristiano Ronaldo Regen in this universe. And you know what? I think it's time we finally sign him. So introducing Bento, a Portuguese striker who's 18 years old playing the MLS. This is 100% the Cristiano Ronaldo Regen. And the way you know that is the birthday, as Bento has the same birthday as Cristiano. So we've kind of spoke about him for a couple seasons, but now he's officially unveiled. Now, stat-wise, he's got a lot of pace, you know, great physical stats, 88 jumping. That's very Ronaldo-like. 80 ball control, 79 finishing, 86 penalties. Okay, it's definitely the Regen of Pinaldo. Now, he's not quite as tall as Ronaldo. He's 5'10". He has 4 playstyles, including the power shot playstyle, but hey, he looks amazing. Kind of funny. Ronaldo Jr. is kind of like the young left wing Ronaldo, where now Bento is like the actual like striker Regen of Ronaldo. Now, he's at a cost between like 40 to 50 million, but I think for my last signing in this first window at Dortmund, we have to sign Bento up. We got to bring the Ronaldo Regen to Borussia Dortmund. So I'm going to start with like 38.5 million. You know, it also feels like a very Dortmund-like signing, you know, like a young player for the MLS. It makes a lot of sense. Now, honestly, I don't want a sell-on clause because his potential is insane, so I might go like 40 million here. And Houston Dynamo are going to accept that for Bento. Now, like Frankie O'Donnell, like Ronaldo Jr., this could be a player that's featured like through the entire Journeyman series, basically. He's got like that kind of potential. And okay, just like that, so 50,000 per week, Bento signs the contract. And our final signing of the first window at Dortmund is going to be the Ronaldo Regen. Yeah, I got a feeling he's going to be very, very good. So Bento officially welcome to the club. So he's going to find a nice spot on the bench and pretty much be Frankie O'Donnell's backup for us. And today we're going to see maybe just how good Bento is. All right, though. So first game today is going to be our first game of the Champions League. You know, it's kind of funny. Aberdeen should be here. They're, of course, in 34th, our former team. Now, I want to check. Are we going to face Aberdeen this year, man? I don't want to face my former team, honestly. I'd rather not. It looks like we don't. Okay, we don't face them this year, at least in the league phase. But our first game is a tough one. You know, it's a test for us. We're facing Juventus. Now, the year currently is 2027, so this is how Juventus looks in the future. I mean, they're only a 4.5-star team, so they actually don't look amazing. Well, our team is definitely, you know, a 5-star team, kind of like an 84 average rating everywhere. But okay, so Bento is going to be on the bench, you know, probably awaiting his debut. And we go with that team. Okay, maybe not because Metch is out with the red card. Okay, so we got to bring in probably Sar for him. But I mean, that's luxury having a backup 85 rated CDM. That is just a luxury to have here. But okay, Bento on the bench. And we have our first game in Europe at Borussia Dortmund. Now, once again, last episode, it was pretty much just like Dortmund domination. I'm not sure if that's going to continue. We'll see. An away game versus Juventus is definitely a nice game to test that out. Now, first chance goes to Juventus. That's a really good move. Oh, that's got to be a tackle. Gutierrez, what a tackle. Oh, there's a free chance there, which, oh my, how do we not concede there? I don't know. Okay, Job is going to get by there. Whoa, we just played a very far forward pass. Now, oh, Donald almost saved that, or actually stole it, man. What kind of start have I just witnessed? And they're playing very quick here. They're already in again. Gonna be Jadon Sancho playing for Juventus. Ravella gets it over. Shot there that Kobo will save. Okay, we are definitely on the back foot here. O'Reilly's gonna play a nice ball to Bayer, who I changed his position, you know, to fit our formation, although that touch from Frankie was terrible. But yeah, everyone's positions are pretty much right now, so they're all playing the right spots. Oh, Sancho is getting by Reed here so quickly. Be a pass back. Coop Miners over to Lookman. Schlotterbeck, great block there. Okay. My CDM there, my midfielder was doing nothing. Another shot there. Kobo's gonna save it. Okay, Juve look better here, to be honest. They've started much better. And I can't even get the ball out right now. This is like night and day from the first 3 games. Okay, still there. O'Reilly gonna get it to Frankie. There's space here. Frankie's gonna wait. Play a nice ball to Bayer. Now Bayer's gonna get it to Frankie O'Donnell. That touch was, oh, it was too heavy, man. It got way too close to the keeper. That should have been 1-0 to us. Oh man, Lookman gets by Schlotterbeck, and Juve are gonna score the first goal of the game. It's been coming. It's a very nice finish from Lookman. Okay, definitely our biggest, you know, challenge so far at Dortmund. Bellingham, good steal there. Oh, we gotta keep it though. We're getting just swarmed in the midfield. All right, Gutierrez, good win there. Bayer's gonna get a touch there. That's a foul, ref, right? Wait, you're telling me that's not a foul, bro? Are these refs just against Dortmund? Because, like, how is it not a foul? Bro, that's insane. Bellingham, pass nice to Frankie. Frankie's going to stop. Wait for Bellingham. Wait for him. Oh, Frankie, that ball was not on the right side of Bellingham, though. All right, that was a concerning 45 minutes of football we just saw there. That definitely was not Tyztir ball. And they're making us look like a horrible team here. Bayer's gonna play it up to Frankie, though. It's a good ball. Frankie's got Bremer against him. Frankie's gonna play a long ball over to Conceição. Conceição, touch is good. Oh, man, he just couldn't control it, though. All right, we need to take a breath here, relax. Oh, okay, man. Joe, what kind of pass is that? We are getting absolutely torched here. Oh, look, man. The skill there is insane. Schlotterbeck tries to go for the block, but Kobel gets the save. Okay, it's time. I'm giving Bento his debut here. I'm going to bring him on for, I think, Bayer on the left. So the Cristiano Ronaldo Regen makes his debut in Germany. You know, I should say in Italy because we're in Italy right now, not Germany. Tyztir knows geography. Okay, O'Reilly's going to block that cross. We shall see if Bento can help save this game for us because right now it's not looking good. I think we're also missing Nemecha because Nemecha played so well in those first few games. But there's really no excuse for how bad we're playing right now. We are lucky this is not, 2-0, but it might be that actually. Schlotterbeck. Oh, I missed that tackle right when he passed it. Hands in the box. Lookman shot. Kobel makes a good save. Okay, clearance away. Oh, man. Conceição, that's the one player. If he breaks away, I don't think anyone can catch him. The skill there is insane. Schlotterbeck tackle, and we get away from it, though. That was insane. Come on. Oh, Conceição was chopped. That's going to be definitely a yellow card for them. And that's actually a really smart foul because Conceição was kind of away there. We got 15 minutes, and it's only 1-0, though. Come on. Conceição is going to play it to Frankie O'Donnell. Frankie needs to get the finish away. Oh, that finish is not good enough. Swing it. Conceição over to Bento. Bento's going to lose it. Bellingham. Tackle. Bento. Oh, man, it's just a mess. We were so close to getting it there, too, though. Sar. And Lookman has played amazing for them. All right, 6 minutes to try and save a point in match day 1 of the Champions League. Conceição into Bellingham. Bellingham. Oh, that pass is just off, man. It's not even at Frankie. That was ambitious, but I thought Bellingham would put off. Oh, crossover. This might be it. I'm not sure we get another chance here unless we steal it, which, oh, that's a missed tackle. I made a tackle, but it's going to be a corner. That's going to be it. And I would say we had a chance, but we didn't really create any good chances. Like, Frankie missed that last one, I guess. That was our closest way of getting a goal here, but we seriously did not play well here. So those first 2 games, this was truly a dose of reality for us. I mean, Juve don't look that good of a team on paper, but they just outplayed us by so much. Maybe it's not going to be all sunshine and rainbows in this first year. All right, so from here on out, we're going to play a game each month. So the rest of September was simmed. Now that means in the Bundesliga with 5 games played, we sit in 5th, but we do have a game at hand though in the top 3, which if we win, we'll go up to 2nd place. We've not lost a game yet, but we have 2 draws. So once again, a little bit back down to reality. And then we did win our other sim Champions League game. So we're in 18th to start off that. Those first 2 games were dominant. I didn't expect the whole season to be like that, but the last game was a little concerning, the fact that we dropped off that much. And hey, it doesn't get any easier. Now we face Bayern in the league. So a rematch here. We beat them in our first game here in the Super Cup. What do we beat them? Like 2 or 3? No, I think it was 2-0. And honestly, they didn't put up much of a fight, so I'm expecting a much tougher game this time around. Now, I think I want to start Bento over Bayer, though. I want to give him a chance. So the Ronaldo region gets a start, and we face Bayern Munich again. All right, so we need to find that form from the first episode now. That was a dose of reality, a sign to not get too ahead of ourselves. And Bayern are going to want some kind of revenge here. Now, that's going to be a weird chance. Now, Malinovsky must be a regen of someone. All right, Musiala gets the first shot away. Well, that striker must be pretty good if he's playing over Kane, as I just gave it right to Ronaldo Jr. Now, thank you, Zabarny, for getting that, but he's offside anyways. Okay, we need to lock in here, man. We need to lock in. Bellingham into Conceição. Conceição, you were kind of like the best player from the first episode. He was very quiet in that first game. Now, Bellingham, though, great run here. Oh, Conceição, that was meant for him, man. He's just so offside. The initial pass was meant for Conceição. O'Reilly, Bento to Frankie. Oh, that was ambitious. We're playing a bit too loose here. Right, they get a free kick from a kind of a dangerous spot here, and that's gonna fall. Okay, Kobel, thank you for getting it, but again, that was a foul or something. All right, though, again, we look like the team that's on the back foot, which is not a good sign here. Conceição to Reed. I need to get these fullbacks forward more because that's what we played well so last episode. Oh, it's just a little late again, man. I wanted that to be first time. And we are playing sloppy right now. Pass through Elise, shot. Kobel makes the save. But we look like a different team from the first episode. I don't know what's wrong here. 32 minutes, and again, we look by far second best. Good clearance away there. And they're just like first to every single pass. We're just like a foot slow. Okay, Reed, good steal. Now, can we get a counter attack? Conceição over to Frankie O'Donnell. Frankie, run like the wind here. I need a good finish, Frankie. Frankie takes his time, and okay, that's a huge goal to get us back on track. Good finish from our Aberdeen youth player. All right, we needed that desperately, man. We needed it. Started from a good steal from our right back Reed. And okay, 38 minutes in, Dortmund 1, Bayern 0. And that just settled us down a little bit here, just a little bit. Oh man, that is some great passing. It's going to be a pass back, I think it is. Hato against Reed. Now Musiala looking for Junior. Don't pass to him though. Here's Junior. Junior against Schlotterbeck. Oh, we had a touch there. Still gets the shot away, but Kobel makes the save. And Junior very close to scoring. Cross in. Okay, that's going to be... Oh, that's just so unfortunate, bro. I tried to clear it, but my defender took a touch, and he basically, like, said, here's a shot. And who was that? I think it might have been Reed. Oh, that's unfortunate. He's not made many mistakes, but that is kind of a fatal one. You got to get the clearance away there first time. All right, halftime, it's 1-1 now after that. And so Bayern have had 5 shots. We've only had 1, so I guess their goal was kind of deserved. Now, Bento so far has been kind of quiet. He's not really had many chances, but honestly, no one in our attack has. Like, in Seisao, Frankie's had 1 chance, and he took it, but that's it. It's not the free-flowing football from last episode. It's not. Okay, Reed, great still there. Now can Seisao get it back to Job. Job turn. Okay, slow it down a little bit. Mecha to Frankie. Frankie, good touch there. Is going to lay it off to Job. He is going to play it to Reed, making a very good run. Okay, Frankie's so offside. Now he's onside. Frankie O'Donnell. Oh, what a finish by Frankie O'Donnell again. Bro, he's done this now like 2 or 3 times throughout the entire Journeyman series, and he's done it now at Borussia Dortmund. What do we call him? The Scottish Zlatan? This is why here, man. That is insane. Look at the eye, though. He's looking at the ball there. He's actually looking at it. That's a great finish, and it just lofts over the keeper, and that is beautiful. That's actually beautiful. All right, Frankie has a brace, and it's 2-1 to Dortmund. Come on. Are we getting back on track? Bento to Frankie. Frankie's gonna hold this up. Oh, okay. Actually goes to Bellingham. Bellingham, a chance to give us a 2-goal lead, and Bellingham scores. All of a sudden, the floodgates have opened, and that is a quick 2 goals in a span of 4 minutes. All right, we might be rediscovering that form right now. Still time left, and that's gonna be a shot, and it's gonna be a goal for the Regen. It is 3-2, man. That's so unfortunate. That's such a weak goal to concede. We definitely could have stopped that one. All right, O'Reilly, Bento. Now he's got a chance to play it to Conceição. Frankie. Okay, I probably shouldn't have played that. Conceição gets it to Bento. Bento shot. Oh, he scores his first goal for Dortmund. It's a goal frenzy all of a sudden, but the Cristiano Ronaldo Regen scores the first goal here. Or I should say his first goal. It's a solid finish. All right, Bento. It might be another name to remember for this series. 4-2, 2-goal lead restored. And this has been an instant classic, I think, and it's still not done yet. There's still a lot of time left. Whoa, that's an outside the boot cross. That looks good. Colbo makes the save. Still not dealt with yet. Miguel, good block there on Elise's cross. Now, Due plays for them. Okay, Ronaldo Jr. is playing over Due. That's kind of crazy. That shows his potential. Now, oh, what a cross in. Musiala's header, though, thankfully is terrible. All right, Bento, chance here. Now, okay, I don't see a pass. Go back to O'Reilly. O'Reilly's got Conceição. Over to O'Donnell. Back to Conceição. That is some beautiful football. And it's going to be 5-2 to Borussia Dortmund. All right, subs on. I think this game is now done. 5-2. What a game. Defensively, I don't like the goals we conceded, but scoring 5, that is a bounce back win. Right now, they have a free kick. If they score this, I literally resign as Dortmund manager. Never mind, I lied. I thought he was going to score it, and that wasn't that close. Now, did the subs get a chance to score here? Campbell gets it to Nemecha. Gladbach's going to play a nice through ball here to Bento, actually. Bento, pass over the top is nice. Gets to Giuliano Simeone. Chance to shoot. Okay, actually, he got tackled from behind. But okay, so 2 meetings with Bayern this year. First time was a 2-0 win. This time, it's going to be a 5-2 win. So yeah, what a game. And also, Bento showed this game what he's capable of. He had a very good game. Frankie O'Donnell, though, stole the show with that 1 goal. Yeah, that's wild. They had like double our shots that game. We were just way more efficient. Okay, so after a few more sim games, we now sit in second, 1 point behind the leaders, Leverkusen. Now we're still unbeaten, which is nice. Now Bayern, where are they at, bro? Bayern aren't on the table here. Wait, I can't even see them. Bayern are going to be all the way in 13th. They have 5 losses already. I kind of thought we'd be battling Bayern for the title in Germany, but it might actually be Leverkusen. Because if you guys remember, we faced Leverkusen and we were at Aberdeen last year, and their team was insane. And we actually played them next. So yeah, they're a 5-star team, definitely better than our team on paper. I mean, they have Hanko, Lenormand, they have Arda Güler there. Yemi Pino, Dumfries on the bench. Like, this is a deep team. Ten Hag is cooking up something. Now, I think this team gave me probably my biggest loss in my career so far. Does it show actually in the My Career tab? It might. If we go to the My Career section, yeah, it does show it. So my worst loss in my career was a 6-0 defeat versus Leverkusen last year at Aberdeen. So 6-0 loss. Like, I remember that one. That one stung. And I guess now I get a chance for revenge. So we go strongest first team, and we face maybe actually the best team in Germany currently. Every coach probably remembers their worst loss in their career. I definitely remember mine. It was for our Champions League safety, our Champions League dream, and Leverkusen pretty much just ended it. So I want my revenge. We'll see if we can get it today. We'll see. Now, if we win this, we'd also jump into first place. So that's also obviously very important. Now, Bayer is going to try to get that, but Lenormand gets to it first. Now, Carrizo is running by Gutierrez here, and I would say he looks pretty fast, maybe a little bit. Gutierrez, better defending though. And he's getting hounded. Okay, good pass over to O'Reilly. That's good work. Bayer's gonna get it to Frankie. Frankie back to Bayer. Bayer's gonna time it right to Frankie. The keeper doesn't come out actually. Frankie is gonna play. Oh, that kind of works. Oh, the pass goes right by him though. Okay, I thought we were gonna get a pass back. And that touch was so awkward though. Okay, I see space in their defense to attack. I'm just worried about their attacking. Now, Matt O'Reilly on a breakaway here. What a run and what a finish from our new midfielder. Man, that was a darting run. That was a great finish. Yeah, their defense, I'm seeing holes already early on in the game, and we just exploited one right there. Come on, I got a much better team this time around. I don't have Aberdeen, man. Okay, same play, literally the same play. O'Reilly, oh, this time gets taken out. That was a carbon copy of the same play. Now, is that a red card? Is that a red? It is gonna be a yellow, man. That should be a red. Now, I got no clue who's the free kick taker in this team. I guess it might be Matt O'Reilly. We'll try him. Looks like we kind of don't have that in the team, but we'll try it though. Matt O'Reilly from distance, kind of far out. He is going to take a good shot, but it doesn't have the power to get by their keeper. All right, though, positive start from us here. Positive. I like it. 3 at the back does look vulnerable this time around. And I got a much better defense this time around than Aberdeen, so hopefully that's the difference here. Slot it back to O'Reilly. Job. Oh, Bellingham, we got to get that pass through, man. That should have got through. That is a bad spot to give it away in. Be a chance to cross it. Reed is trying to get back there. That's a good shot, but a good save. Now, corner in. Miguel Gutierrez. That's a great clearance away. Problem is, though, it's right in our box still. Gonna be Puerta's shot. Oh, that's gonna bounce away. Okay, great chance for a counter. Conceição gonna get it to O'Reilly. Now, Frankie, I see you. You're away. It is gonna be Frankie O'Donnell turning on the Jets. The finish is decent, but the finish is gonna be saved. All right, not a bad attempt. We're gonna go short corner to Conceição. Conceição might try and find a shot of his own. He's just fouled there, bro. But of course, the ref doesn't see it. Conceição is gonna slide it over to Zabarnyi, our center back. That was a good shot. That had some dip to it. If we can score this second for halftime, that would be perfect. Conceição to Job. Slide it over. Okay, it's Zabarnyi again. I'm not shooting this time though with you. O'Reilly is gonna get it to Nemecha. Okay, I don't see any shot here, bro. Swing it. It's gonna be Schlotterbeck. Swing it around here. Nice, nice. Okay, it's nice. That wasn't planned though. I wanted that to actually go to the other player. All right, that was a missed chance, but halftime it is 1-0 to us so far. I do feel confident we can win this here. I feel confident. Conceição, Nemecha. Okay, swing this to the left. Gutierrez has space to work with here. He's gonna get by that defender, I think. Now he has got a pass. Oh, if that gets through, man, that's gonna be a goal maybe. That is another missed chance. Okay, what a move right there. Defense is back though. Defense is here. Roeder, who also looks like a regen. Now he's gonna get a free shot. Oh, I just couldn't close him down in time. Yeah, that is some kind of regen. I don't know who that is, but Roeder is gonna make it 1-1 in this game. All right, it's time for Bento. Bento on for Bayer. We're gonna fight fire. Regen with regen, I guess. This is gonna be tied up though. We gotta score here, man. Conceição, you got spacer actually. Conceição was gonna cross it. Oh man, that was gonna be a good idea. Oh my, there was some miscommunication there. And they're pressuring us. This team plays so aggressive. O'Reilly, Bento is gonna get it to Frankie. Frankie, hold it up, get it over the top. Okay, that's not gonna work, but Job picks it up. Job is gonna get it over to Reed. Reed, good ball through to Conceição. That was perfect. Conceição shot, and that's going to be lead restored to Dortmund. Man, that was an incisive pass by Reed and a great touch by Conceição. All right, 2-1 to Dortmund in a big game. That is just perfectly executed. Come on, man, I want this win so badly. I want my revenge, and I want to be in first place. Come on, 20 minutes to go. Gonna be a good chance here. It's going to be Carrizo looking for the shot. Schlotterbeck, that is some good defending right there. That's great. That was high pressure. Bellingham, Conceição is going to get it to Frankie. Frankie, wait for the speedster. There he is. 94 pace. They should not catch up with him. They're not. Conceição's gonna shoot, and that is gonna seal the game, I think. Man, Conceição is just so quick. He's like the quickest player I've used so far in this series, I think. He like runs by everyone. All right, though, 13 minutes, 2-goal lead. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. Durant actually scored that from that angle. That is a joke. Okay, we got 3 minutes left. They make it 3-2. Have a slight chance for a comeback, but I'm not letting them. Come on. All we gotta do is hold this for like the next 10 seconds and we're good. Conceição, good touch there. Okay, they get a consolation, get kind of close to an equalizer, but it's not gonna happen. Conceição. It's a chance for one more, but he can't score it. All right, though, I do get my revenge. It's going to be a 3-2 win. So we jump into first, and Leverkusen take that. That's for Aberdeen right there. So 9 games in, still unbeaten, and we sit in first place. Now, stats update, Frankie O'Donnell has 11 goals and 5 assists in 14 games. So yeah, he is starting to fully realize his potential of being like, you know, one of the best strikers in the world. And he definitely has potential to be the very best. Conceição 6-5 is doing great. Bellingham 3-3 is great. Bento so far, he has 1 goal in 4 games, but every appearance he's made, he's looked good. Now though, another test in the Champions League as we face Barcelona away. So they got Moise Kean, Bruno Fernandes, Lamine Yamal, Davies, Pedri's still there. I mean, that's a very solid team. Yeah, 5 stars and 87 midfield. That's pretty good. Kind of like how Juventus was, you know, a test for us that we failed. Let's see what we can do this time around. I think after that Juve game, we definitely found our form again. You know, we're playing pretty well. Not as well as the first episode, but we are playing much better. I want to see a win, though, against a good team in Europe, though. AKA, I want to see a win here. Now, Bayer to Frankie. Frankie to Conceição, which he has got a breakaway chance, and we've scored within 3 minutes. Once again, Conceição is kind of just too quick for everyone. When he gets the ball in stride, he just, look at him. One touch, and he's just by everyone. And he has enough speed to create space to have time to pick out a shot, too. Okay, wait. I just saw Harry Kane playing. Okay, Kane is their starting striker. That's interesting. I didn't see that in the pre-match screen. Maybe that's why Bayern aren't as good this year because they lost Kane. Now Reed To Frankie. Frankie, I don't like the shot. Oh, man, I was going to try to pass it backwards, man. I should have been quicker with that. Now they got a breakaway with a lot of space. Thankfully, Zabarni's got like 90 sprint speed, so that is going to definitely work out here. He gets touched there. That's good defending. Now, corner in by Lamine. Oh, my. Oh, my. We just tumbled over that guy, and it's going to be a foul on him. Okay, I thought that was going to be a penalty. I guess not. Frankie's going to get it over to Bayer. Now, Bayer is going to show off the pace a little bit. We kind of need support, though. Riley into Nemecha, over to Job. Job, Bellingham, shot attempt. Oh my, Bellingham, what a goal. Man, 2-0. That might be the goal of the season so far. Definitely at least a contender for it. What did I say? You know, I think we can make Job Bellingham a star. And man, going across from goal, that shot is just perfect. I bet his brother's loving that one, you know, scoring against Barcelona. Okay, 19 minutes in, it's 2-0. This has been a very nice start for us here. Now that's going to be a back pass over to Davies. Davies slides back. Okay, keep them out. Come on. Don't let him score. Okay, Schlotterbeck, good tackle there, and we survived that. Okay, let's not let them score right after we score. That's terrible. Bellingham, Conceição, over to Frankie. Conceição, turn on the Jets here. Oh, he was going to be away there. He might still be away anyways. Now, Davies catches up there. Man, that could have been so much better. It was handball at some point, but the ref played it on, and we just lost it. Now, this is a chance. Okay, Schlotterbeck defended that well. Crossover. Oh my, what a cross finish though. Terrible by Pedri. O'Reilly, now Nemecha. That's a really good run to that space. I like the movement here. Bellingham. Gonna play to Frankie. Frankie needs help. Gonna wait for Conceição. Conceição is in a perfect spot. Over to Bayer. Oh, it's just classic football there. And it is a 3-0 first half for Borussia Dortmund. Man, Barcelona are a better team than Juve, but we are smacking them right now. This now looks like the team from the first episode. Now, am I about to jinx it? No, I'm not. Miguel Gutierrez, good steal on Lamine Yamal. And that is an A+ first half right there. Hey, man, we got this team looking scary. Make sure we close out this win now. Close it out. Conceição is gonna play it up to Frankie. Now, okay, that was not even close to getting it to him. Conceição tries to go for the header. Is also not even close to it. Zabarni is gonna have a great tackle on Kane there. Now straight into a counterattack. Zabarni. Oh man, Christensen actually stepped up for that perfectly. Okay, Lamine has got so much space here. Schlotterbeck's gonna go for a slide tackle. Okay, it didn't work, but at least we pushed him farther wide. Now, okay, that's a foul, right? Look at that. We actually got a call for once. I can't believe it. Maybe this game isn't rigged. Oh no, that's going to be a penalty. I thought that was going to be outside the box, but okay, it's going to be a penalty for Barcelona. Man, I feel like that was so close. All right, it's going to be Kane versus Kobel. Kobel! Oh, we actually guessed the right side. That was such a quick penalty. All right, a small blemish, but that should not ruin this game. We're not going to lose this. I am not going to allow us to lose this lead. No way. 30 minutes to just close it out. That's it. Bellingham to Nemecha. Nemecha's got options here. Gonna play it to Conceição. Conceição needs one more option. Beautiful. Into Job Bellingham. That was all power, man. I was hoping for a rebound of some sorts. Bro, is this Christensen? Who's making this run here? I think it's Christensen. Oh, that is an insane run. Crossover is terrible. That's definitely Christensen. Whoa. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. I tried to clear it, and Miguel Gutierrez, that is the worst clearance I've ever seen. He heads it back into Kane. Oh, you gotta get it to the left, man. That's just not good. 2-3, and there's a lot of time left here. Okay, this game is on again, but we've just literally gifted them a chance to tie this up now. O'Reilly into Bayer. Bayer has options. Conceição is gonna hold this. Beautiful into Frankie. Frankie. Oh, we just needed a closer touch there. Now that pass out is terrible. This game is getting chaotic. Bayer's gonna hold it. Job into Conceição. We'll try this again. Oh my, that is beautiful football, but Frankie O'Donnell is gonna miss the chance. All right, Frankie is rinsed, so Bento on for him. I'm also gonna do Emre Can and probably Svensson for Reed, and that would have been such a nice goal to seal this win. Yanko though gets away there. Now it should be defended well. It is. It's fine. And this does not feel good though. All of a sudden, Nemecha is holding that. Whoa, that's a weird pass. It somehow works. All right, Gutierrez, good clearance away, actually. Bento. Oh, Bento, that's the jumping. I forgot he has 88 jumping. And Conceição is going to try to play to Bento. He just got taken out, bro. Are you kidding me? Bro, Leniotto just took out Bento, and that's not a foul? You gotta be joking, man. That was the clearest foul I've ever seen. Leniotto could not keep up with Bento. He just pulled him down. And now they have a chance, but nope. It's gonna be offside, and that's also full time. Man, okay, so at least we won. If we wouldn't have won that, I'd have been so mad about the no call on Bento. We made it so much tougher for ourselves, but that's gonna be a nice 3-2 win in the Champions League. So once again, first in the Bundesliga, we sit second in the Champions League. By the way, our former team Aberdeen sit in 8th, so they look like they're doing pretty well 4 games in. We got this team right now looking like the real deal, like firing on all cylinders, looking like a Champions League contender, maybe a league title contender. And a crazy thing is, even after signing Bento, the Ronaldo regen, we still have 87 million to spend from all those player sales. So next episode will be in the January transfer window, and I mean 80 million, that's a lot of money to work with. After signing Bento, we could still make some huge improvements in January. So once again, drop a like if you want more of this series. And also on screen is a video that you might like too.